through.
Gun safety has jumped to the top of the president's agenda since Newtown, and this week the president promised to put the weight of his office behind these proposals, but we're already seeing a lot of resistance from Democrats. I want to show some of the reaction this week. Senator Max Baucus, Democrat from Montana. Before passing new laws, we need a thoughtful debate that respects responsible, law-abiding gun owners in Montana instead of one-size-fits-all directives from Washington. Senator Tim Johnson, Democrat of South Dakota. It makes common sense to not have fits all. Senator Mark Begich, Democrat of Alaska. I feel like it's going to be hard for any of these pieces of legislation to pass at this point. These are Democrats. What kind of pressure is President Obama going to bring to bear on them?
Well, this is a tough issue, you know, like a lot of them we're dealing with. I will say this, these are common sense proposals that respect the rights of gun owners. Let's start there. And I think if you look at high-capacity magazines, assault weapons, universal background checks, progress you can make on mental health and school safety, all of these things enjoy enormous support of the American people, but Democrats and Republicans. So I think that putting together the legislative coalition is going to be hard, obviously, but we're very confident. I do think things have changed since Newtown. You know, Senator Manchin, for one, other Democrats and Republicans are thinking anew about this issue.
But Senator Harry Reid, the Democratic leader in the Senate, and those senators I just mentioned, all signaling that the assault weapons ban is likely not going to get through, and they're likely to vote against it. Will it be a success for the president if indeed the assault weapons ban doesn't pass?
Well, I'm not going to predict what may or may not happen legislatively. The president put forward a package. He's taken some actions on his own on things like mental health and background checks, but legislative proposals that he thinks will protect our kids, help with gun safety. We don't expect it all to pass or in its current form, but we think there's elements of this that are absolutely critical. And I think there's going to be a big spotlight shown on this. I think the American people are paying a lot of attention to this debate.
And he's going to twist the arms of Democrats?
Well, we're going to twist the arms of Democrats, Republicans, and we're going to engage the American people in this debate. And at the very least, we need to have votes on all these things in the House and Senate. I'm confident some of the measures you mentioned, clips, universal background checks. I think there are 60 votes in the Senate and 218 in the House that the president would sign.
That could be the trade-off. Democratic senators vote against the assault weapons ban, but vote for the magazine clips and for the universal background.
Well, we think the assault weapons ban is very important. As you know, you were involved in passing this in '94, and I think that Senator Feinstein's looking at how to improve it and deal with some of the loopholes that were in that legislation. So all these things deserve votes. We think a lot of them can